What is going on, people? Welcome back. Johnny here. 3 hours till this thing wakes up. I think I'm just gonna bug out of here. There's no sense waiting for that nightmare to come to fruition over there, so why not just bail? Grav ship launch has begun. So where do we go from there? Do I need any more grav cores would be the next issue. I'd say I've pretty much covered my bases. I want to get my armor and bionics made. And it'd be nice to do that in an area where there wasn't a massive threat. I don't see any more grav core sites on the map. In fact, I don't see any in space either. That's our target, so I don't want to wander too far from there. Yeah, it's weird. That's it, huh? I haven't given me any new quests. Alright, well, let's just go find a nice little secluded wooded area. That's a sea. Could you land in a sea? It says it'll let you land in the ocean. That's odd. I guess we'll just go in the temperate forest near the equator. Also, I'm trying to head back this way because it's more near where my destination is. Let's make sure we're... Okay, we'll go a little bit north instead. Not tropical forest. What is that? That's where I was before. What is this? Temperate forest. Alright, let's go by... I don't... The rivers are kind of not a great idea, in all honesty. So, another thing I'd like to do is a little more recruiting. Take off. There'd be mechs all over this planet, because they would just be dropping these randomly everywhere, unless it was drawn to me, which is a distinct possibility. There's a distress signal. Can I change my course? No. That's kind of weak. Like, I would have just stopped there if I could. Not because I care about the Empire, because it'd be something interesting to do. Did we just get jacked in the sky? What happened? Oh, maybe they landed. Okay, yeah. Oh, we're going to have to find more plasteel here, too, sadly. All right, let's be more in the middle. So I'm going to set up our little plasteel finder. That seems important also. I don't have a spot for that right now, but we'll have to figure that out. Thruster breakdown. Well, we're going to be stuck here for a while, kids. It's just a plain old map. Doesn't even look like there's any Oh, there's... Any components on this one. Oh, what's that? Compacted plasteel. Ask and you shall receive, people. There you go. Yeah, no components, though. That's odd. No ancient danger. Oh, right. There's components. Okay, a little bit of components. Not a lot like before, though. We don't need any steel. Okay, beautiful. So Matt is about done with the last of the research we intend to do until I get some more tech prints. I don't really need any of this stuff, though. I don't... Well... Sterilizing stomach, maybe. Waste pack atomizer, I don't know. Like, the poison pollution stuff isn't really a thing because we just fly away every time. And pretty soon we should be mostly immune to that with all these bionics we're putting in. Growing all kinds of plants here. I plan on sitting for a while. So I'm going to set up my scanner, see if we can't... That takes a lot of juice. How's the power doing? Doing great. So, what to do with this area and this area? Should I rework it all? Should I just open it up? I think I can just open this area up. The problem is, I can't really without... I could shift this stuff up here and get some more storage space that's actually under my beacon. That might be wise. I got sterile floors in here, though, so then I have to build sterile floors. Not that I don't have the material for that, because... we're inundated with material right now, but that's one thing about this type of game. Flying around the map, constantly getting stuff. How much plasteel? So we nabbed a few hundred plasteel by the time it's over, I suppose. Which is better than none, man. Yeah, we're already over 400, and there'll be, what, 167 sitting here? Yeah, 167 more. So that keeps us going. And then as soon as Matt finishes up with this research project, which won't be very long, I'm going to Structure. Sandstone. I'm going to do something like that, just to keep whoever's occupying that thing dry. I got a little nervous. I was risking the ceiling collapsing, so I put a column in here. My power situation is less than ideal, but there it is. I think I'm going to leave a bunch of these in place, but take a bunch out too. Just reworking a few things. Still can't leverage the space like I'd like to, but kind of is what it is at this point. Because here we are. So we have too many shelves. We don't need all this stuff. It just keeps building up and building up and building up. I guess I could keep wood stashed on this side. Not terribly worried if someone tries to steal my wood shelves. Alright. I could even stash a crap ton of wood in one of these. Let's do that. Set to load. And then we'll just have a stash. How much you think it can hold? Not 500, about 350. Damn near. 375. There you go. Let's do that to both of these. It's not a lot of wood in terms of how much we're storing, but or how much we were storing anyway. We don't really need to keep that much on hand like I was or have been previously either, but there you go. Sad wander for Anita. I'm gonna just get rid of a few shelves here too. It's too much. No one's okay. They are doing the stuff, the smelting. Let's grab like lamb and see if there's anything to smelt. There's not, so let's shut this back off. Yeah, just trying to get all your crap loaded up. So it's gonna expand like this side and make a big rec area, and then I'll expand the other side congruently, and I will why is she hurt? Social fight. And I think I'll put like a spot for this, even if I wall it off so no one can just walk over and steal it, and then like a shuttle landing pad I think would be useful. You do have to keep the comms console roofed, but I could set my ground penetrating scanner up, and I could set, there's other stuff somewhere. I don't quite know where it went, but there you go. What is this? This has to stay here, so that's not going anywhere. I don't really even want, maybe we'll just be done with research. Yeah, I guess I'll hold out, like, because it'd be nice to do like cataphract armor. So let's put that in. It's not going to be a pretty spot. I don't want this getting ripped off, and I had a chair for it. There it is. I might just leave it there on the middle. I'm going to swap all this carpet so it's equivalent to, it's going to speed it up to be in a clean area. Alright, there's a weakness right here in that anybody could walk into our ship over here. It's okay. Maybe I can have a dedicated spot for the pets too. I don't even really need all this space to be so open like it is. Maybe I'll expand this side and get my little ship set up so I can start trading, because we have a lot of crap it would be really nice just to get rid of. What is this? This is just overflow. I'm going to swap a bunch of these shelves. I think they're just set up for wood at the moment, but this will make them most anything. And that should clear this zone out. Yeah, it's less than ideal. Let's just say that. Let me make sure my power is... It is good. Doing some redundancy in the corners in case this blows up. Power should still flow through there. Alright, nobody has squat to do either. There's really nothing to do on this map other than recreate and chill out. I should probably make some defenses too, now that I'm thinking about it. If I'm going to sit here for a while. That'd probably be a fair play. I could do rocket swarm launchers, hunter traps. I haven't even explored that yet, and I think it's a good idea. I'm going to actually mine this stuff out of here. Deconstruct things near the base, or the ship, I should say. Mine this crap out. Push this back. Alright, that looks good. Alright, anyways, back to security. And then we'll mine a little steel to replace what that consumes, and we should be in good shape. Bring in all those chunks over now. Then I'll probably have to cancel a lot of chunk hauling jobs, but that's okay. Gives us some option anyway. Could set up some turrets or launchers or rocket swarms or something, but that'll be fine. That only took like 200 steels. Okay, we haven't set most of them up yet. Construction botched. Come on, man. All right, Matt's on it. So we have found steel. I'm just waiting on plasteel to be discovered. We'll go from there. So, a little expansion was in order there. And so the plan is to do this and this, like right there. I could even go up a tick, save myself some space maybe, but I could go there, I think. What does that take to build? Oh, we got that easy. I've been sitting on that shuttle engine for 100 years. Hope I didn't sell it. No, I still have it. And then I'll figure out how to do walls and get this and the other scanner permanently outside. Wall this off, work a few turrets in. I have to find a spot for this is the issue, but I think I can just put it right there. Or even, ideally, like way over here, and then I can protect it better. That's probably a better spot. I think they count as walls. I don't know why I have it paused, but there you go. We use them as walls. When I got my, yeah, like right, no, that's kitty corner. I swear these were being used as walls in my first ship. Oh shoot, someone was here wanting to trade. Butter, would you kindly? All right, there you go. Finally getting a ship. Yeah, these guys are great because you can sell all your worn out apparel and like weapons you don't want and all this stuff. That's fine. Okay, George, don't botch that. You should be okay. Alright, so I did have to install a few IUDs to keep the pregnancies at bay, and we do have a trader. We have an exotic goods trader, and then we have a bunch of people on foot as well. So, let's run with that. Big trade. Buying a ton of crap. I'm going to send Butter out straight away to trade with these guys because they're going to buy a ton of junky weapons off us. And then we'll go from there. They have tigers. That's extremely tempting. I just sold all my sentience catalysts though. Dang it. That's okay. We don't need a tiger. Nothing really to buy off these guys. Let's get all that stuff put away. I bought all the advanced components that ship had too, just to get rid of it. Scanned steel again. Not worth my time. Where's Matt? Matt, are you tended? There was a big social fight situation. Alright, so apply cataphract armor. Apply brain wiring. Hopefully I didn't buy something I already have. It doesn't look like I did. There you go. That gets me a lot towards that goal. Hey, I scanned plasteel. Oh, shoot. That's on a different map. I'm going to turn this one off. Oh, Wrangle's working on it. That's fine. Alright, so there's my outside space. I can shift some of these around. I don't really need any of these here, so... And I tried to make a walkway on the outside of the ship so they could go from up there to up here. This is still a bit of a vulnerability. So I could put an auto door on the outside. But there's nothing in there, and that's intentional. So I think it's okay. We'll pay attention to it. See if it's ever a problem. And then this I can simply uninstall. And I think I can that might be needed. No, it'll connect somewhere else. It's fine. Alright, I guess I'm happy with that. I'm not happy with how the overall ship turned out. I would have liked to bring the sides down and come back up, but it's just with the squares, you have to just get by with what you can. It's funny that you can reinstall this thing. Like, put it there. I could save some space, actually, but whatever. Still have almost 200 tiles I can expand to. I think I'm doing fine in that regard. I'm getting some floors put in over here. I'm assuming this... Okay, -2 beauty. Well, it's not as bad as what we're dealing with elsewhere. We did just burn through a pretty legitimate amount of steel. There's some down here, though. What was that noise? Somebody left comms range. Sounded like there was a fight going on. I heard somebody throwing something. Alright, we're fine. Need to track down more plasteel sooner rather than later. I say that and then the mechs will show up and bring me a bunch the hard way. Let's get the roof taken out of there. Ancient stockpile. Wouldn't be bad to have a little more power, so I'm not opposed to that. And an ancient stockpile might have recruits. I could still go for 4 more people and then just be done with the recruitment. It is quite tough keeping everybody equipped and everything, but there you are. So animals are coming in the base over here. It's just wild. Okay, no, that's Prince Donut. Alright, I think we're okay, but it's a little frustrating seeing critters running around inside the ship, I'll say that. I did get a telescope to put out here too, since we have a spot for it. I don't want it to get stolen though. You know. Seems like a cool thing to have if you're going to space. And you could see infinitely. Plenty of meat. Wood. Steel. Yeah, plenty of steel. Alright, cool. Moving right along. Alright, so Pilot Sub-Persona Core offered in a quest here. I think I'll accept. That sounds fun. We have 2 years. No, we have almost a full year to accomplish it. Doing what I can to get outside animals locked out. And I think I'm going to do this and then deconstruct the middle one. We can get a little more space for food storage there. Deconstruct the middle one, friend. Make sure this... Oh. I hate trying to get to power conduit that's buried under a pile of crap like this. Okay, we got some bad guys showing up. Looks like imps. Looks like melee imps. We're trying to be ready for them here. At best... Oh, there's a stump. Can I not stand on a stump? I guess not. Okay. These dudes coming in hot. You have a really short range weapon, so why don't you go there? George has nothing. Gear, drop, equip. They might be going south over there, but whatever. You guys go over there. I think we can handle this till they get close and start blasting fire at me, as they will. Alright, you. George. Shoot. I need everybody down here. George over here, too. Oh, we smoked that dude. Is this my Thrumbo? No, but it's a Thrumbo we could really make mad. And okay. Well, fortunately, the ship's defending itself. You just run... Oh, hit that person. There you go. Good job, George. Can anybody hit that Thrumbo from here? You have no range, friend. No. Do you have any... No. Okay, how goes it over here? Not stuck in yet. What is that? That's a bird flying away. George! Dance, fool, dance. Haha, you escaped your fire. Why are you letting this person get close? I guess you just go defend the ship, I suppose. We're going to get on fire massively here in a minute. They're coming in hot. How many can George take? I don't know. Alright, these clowns are running, which is good. George may or may not be on fire. I'm going to let them do their thing here. Oh, well, I guess take out these buttheads that are still attacking me. So we do have some people nervous. That's not going to cut it. There's another one. Oh, still fighting. What about this guy? Fast learner. Melee is not what I'm after, really. Okay. Do I need to keep trying to lay waste to them, or should we just run? Are we still fighting? We're good. All right, over here with you lot. Those guys are outie. You guys must not have range, or else I think you'd be doing something meaningful for a change here instead of what you're actually doing. And what are you doing? Breaking into my door, huh? That's brutal. How about this? Break into this, idiot. Well, that didn't go so well for you, did it? George, you don't need to be over there. You're going to make them dance. These guys don't stand a chance. If the guys on the other side didn't stand a chance. Oh, there's a person. An abrasive. I'm not taking another abrasive. The social fights around here have been absolutely bananas. All right, they're fleeing away too. I do have a bunch of people alive. 56. Nimble, minor. Not good at fighting, though. Is there anybody else? There's definitely a possibility there. Let's see if anybody else incapacitates. No. Okay, so I'm going to take one more look at everybody that's still laying around, but it's not looking good. This person's a maybe. I really just want good fighters. I mean, it's not awful. All right, I'll take 2 of them. I don't have any imps yet. I need to put all this crap somewhere then. And by crap, I mean these people. There you go. Prisoners are taken. Has anybody drafted yet? No. You undraft. You undraft. Let's see if we can get these people recruited. Shouldn't be too bad on... I don't know. Not too bad on either front. There you go. All right, we need a ton more gear. So I was making an area here where we can recreate. There's brain wiring, whatever that's worth. Just started at the back again. We still need a bunch of tech prints. I'm doing the ones that take less effort before I do the ones that take more effort. I'm going to go for one more of these so I can build another power cell, another grav core so I can build a power cell from it. Otherwise, I don't really think I want to expand much more. Where did we end up? We still have almost 100 more we can take, so it's going to be nice to have that option. I'm going to make another one of these dumping zones over here somewhere. And we'll copy these settings and pop them over there too, so I'm running all the way across the map to deal with that. I don't have enough cloth right now, but we have it here. Anita Prince. Was that the person I just took? No. Bad back. I can fix that. Okay, bionic spine. There you go. I think I'm going to also make some weapons. It's going to be worthwhile at the end to have a few EMP launchers. And when I make my own weapons, they're significantly better quality than what we end up with here. I don't need uranium. We have a crap ton of it. I turned this... I didn't really mean to. Okay, there you go. So, rec room, pool table, all that jazz. How much jade did I end up with? 764. Very nice. So let's do that. Then we'll build a few chairs. I gotta call this episode here, but I am still cruising and having fun. Jade on that. There you go. And then whatever else I can stuff in there. Probably the TV. Free up some space. Put another couple tables in for actually eating. Maybe put the soft chairs and the books in here. Move some stuff around, right? What could go wrong? Inspired taming. Yeah. Anyway, I'm going to work a little bit in between episodes here, but please leave me a like if you're enjoying. Leave a comment. I read them all. I do respond. I appreciate you guys being with me. I love you all. There's a marble masterwork. That's fantastic. And I'll see you next time.